I can almost guarantee you that every single addiction you currently have is making you uglier. It doesn't matter if it's fast food, video games, smoking, or social media, any addiction you have is negatively impacting your looks. Now, you probably know that already. You probably know that these things are not good for you. But the main problem you have is that you can't seem to quit them. You can't seem to ever successfully get rid of them. So what I'm going to show you in this video is a simple method you can use to help you with that. It's something you've probably never tried before, and it does work pretty well, especially when it comes to quitting addictions in our modern world. Alright, so before we cover that method, I want you to think about something. Why do so many people struggle with addictions these days? Why is it that we have such a hard time quitting them? Well, the main reason is because when you look around, pretty much every single addiction you could have is almost instantly available 24/7. You have fast food shops everywhere and food delivery apps accessible in one click. Social media apps are instantly accessible. Video games are also one click away from being downloaded, and pretty much every other addiction you could have is immediately or almost immediately accessible. And the thing you have to realize is that these things are going to stay that way. You have to realize that all of these things are going to stay very easily accessible. And that is the main problem we have and why it's so difficult to stay away from these things. Anything that has the potential to get you addicted is really easy to access, and over the long run, it's going to stay very easy to access. There's a popular method for quitting addictions that comes from the book Atomic Habits, which is to make the habit less visible and harder to access. But the issue with this is that you will always have a moment where you get exposed to your drug of choice. It's almost impossible these days to live in a way where you never come into contact with any of these temptations. You will always have a moment where you walk past a fast food restaurant, there will always be times where you come across video games, and there will always be times where you'll have social media. You can't ever get fully rid of these things. So because we can't get rid of them and we live in a world where we will always have those temptations around, it doesn't really make sense to try and hide them and make them harder to reach. What's really going to help us, on the other hand, is learning to live with those addictions around us and not even get tempted to engage in them or to consume them. Let me give you an example. The reason people that are in shape don't eat fast food is not because they're never around fast food restaurants, it's not because they never have snacks in their house, it's simply because they do not get the temptations to eat those things, or at least they get less tempted than the average person even when they're around them. Another example is that a lot of people get exposed to video games frequently, but they don't get tempted to play them, so they don't do it. I have video games on my computer, but I still decide to work instead because I don't get tempted to play them. I have junk food in my kitchen, but I don't really get tempted to eat them. And the only reason why I don't engage or consume these things is not because they're never around me, it's because I've taught my brain to not crave them and not get tempted by them. So that is the basic understanding I want you to get from this. Addictions and behaviors with the potential to be addictive will always be around. They will always be present. You cannot get rid of them. So what you'll need to do is learn to live with them and not get tempted by them. And there's a specific method we're going to use to help you achieve that. So this is a method that I've heard from Hamza a few years ago, and it actually stuck with me. So the way it works is that you want to make your brain used to being around your addiction of choice and teach it to not engage in the addiction whilst it is around you. That way, over time, you teach your brain to not get tempted by that specific addiction, even when it's right next to you, okay? So you're essentially teaching your brain to not care and ignore that specific thing. So as a practical example, here's what that would look like. So imagine you have a snack that you really enjoy and that you really like eating. What I want you to do is grab that snack or multiple of them, place them on your desk or wherever you spend a lot of time, and let it sit there without eating it. When you're doing this and you're consciously not eating those snacks, even when they're right next to you, that over time will teach your brain to not get tempted by it anymore. If you're addicted to caffeine, leave a cup of coffee next to you, but don't drink it. And obviously replace it frequently enough. That way you will again allow your brain to get used to having those things around you, but not engaging in them or consuming them. So that is a method that I found to be really effective and something you can use in your own life if you want to. Now, am I guaranteeing that you'll be able to quit every single addiction you have with that method? No, of course not. But I did find it to be effective, especially for things like junk food and other physical addictions. So try it out if you want. This has helped me with a few of my addictions, and I think it's a much better long-term way of quitting them. Because you'll never be able to truly hide from those addictions, it's a good way to teach your brain to be around them and not get tempted by them. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it. As always, we have a bunch of free guides in the community. It takes less than a minute to join and you'll get access to more than 85 modules, guides and PDFs for free. So if you want to join, it's going to be the first link down below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.